We've been getting a lot of action on our Twitter pages lately. I've been posting a lot more videos there and a lot of good results. So thank all you guys for that. But I noticed the other day on our pages, one of the things people do on Twitter is they like to parse words. They like to pull out a little bit of grammar here or there and use this grammar mistake that some people may or may not make when they're replying or spreading our videos around. And that is proof positive of what an awful, awful person they are. But whenever they do that, they're always ignoring the underlying or the thing the video's about. And you know, it's like, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true that in Washington, D.C., 91% of the fair jumpers, it's a huge deal now in D.C., fair jumping, 91% of the fair jumpers are black. And that's totally ignored. Everybody just shrugs their shoulders, go, as if to say, hey, everybody knows 91% of the fairgoers who evade fairs in D.C. are black. But what about that grammar, damn it? That's what I'm really pissed off at. And it's kind of the same thing I was thinking of when we see these two videos here. It's a video of people who buy and sell things online, whether it's an Xbox or a pair of shoes. I've never seen somebody commit a crime, online crime like this, unless they were black. I know that's a big statement. It's a huge country. It's a big world. But I mean, I get all kinds of videos. Believe me, I get 1,000 videos and emails a day. I mean, you know, emails and people say, hey, Colin, watch this. And I get a good chunk of video material from trolls. I've never seen stuff. I've just never seen it where a white person makes a deal for a pair of shoes and goes in and robs the person. Does this exist out there? Or is it just a black thing?
Yeah, that victim, a 25-year-old man, he was using the app Let Go, which is basically a mobile online classified that lets buyers and sellers connect with each other. In this case, the man was trying to sell a pair of tennis shoes, and he met up with some local buyers here in the apartments behind me to let them purchase the shoes. Now, police distributing photos of 3 suspects, the man who agreed to meet up to buy the shoes and 2 others who showed up on the scene unexpectedly. Police say this all happened about 2:45 in the afternoon Wednesday. The original victim showed up to buy the shoes, and then those 2 other men came. While exchanging the shoes, the 3 men tried to basically rough up the victim, trying to steal the shoes and other items he had on him. That victim tried to fight these guys off, but it didn't work because someone, police say, pulled out a hammer and began beating that victim. The suspects did get away with those shoes and $125 cash they stole off the victim.
He died protecting me.
Miranda Clymer calls her late husband Jacob her hero, explaining in the frantic moments of the robbery, he drew gunfire away from her.
I got the gun pulled on me because they wanted to rob us for our Xbox One.
The Clymers posted an ad for their Xbox on Facebook, then met the prospective buyer, a teenager, on Halloween morning here at Montview in Billings. But when Miranda got out of the car, she says she was met with the barrel of a gun and that Jacob stepped in front.
He drew the attention away from me, and I really think he knew what exactly that is entitled to come to.
Seconds later, gunfire filled the air. Miranda says the teen shot her husband and took off. She rushed to Jacob's side.
I found him bleeding out.
She says the father of 3 was a self-taught mechanic, a fun-loving man who adored his children. Other family members agree.
He was an amazing guy, and the way that he would look at his youngest, just the sparkle in his eyes, definitely loved his kids.
Hours after the murder, police arrested a 15-year-old boy. While nothing will bring Jacob back, Miranda cautions others before meeting up to buy or sell anything off the internet.
You never know if they'll take advantage of the opportunity. Meet at a police department. I can't replace my husband.
Well, if we are cherry picking, if we're picking on black people unfairly for doing this, please let me know by posting videos here of the opposite, of white people doing this, of groups of white people going on video into an apartment, robbing shoes, or a white kid trying to get an Xbox and killing somebody for it. Sometimes it's good to remember what we're doing here. I mean, when we turn on our, whatever, it's a TV or a website or a YouTube channel or the radio, the constant refrain we hear is a black victimization. That's the greatest lie of our generation. The idea that black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism all the time, everywhere. That explains everything. I mean, gosh, if you listen to NPR, that's like 24/7 now on NPR. No matter how obscure the story is, somebody's going to reach into the Ethernet and pull out the words white racism, black victimization, and they're just going to put that into the story, whether it belongs there or not.
Please, sir, I want some more.
It's the greatest lie of our generation. That's what this channel does. We're reminding people with examples like this that how black criminality is so wildly out of proportion, and how so many people are in denial, deceit, and delusion about it because that's the best way not to make the black kids angry.